Hello, Master 006. We're back for part 7 of Celeste. I keep saying I'm going to split some of these other chapters in two, but it never seems to quite happen. They never seem to be going on for just quite that long to the point where I think I'm actually going to split them. So I'll keep them all in one video. So yes, chapters 1 to 6 all done in one part, and here we are in part 7, chapter 7. Last time I completed chapter 6, Reflection, which was an awesome chapter. And one of the reasons it went on so long is because about a 15 to 20 minute conversation with Theo at the beginning. Or at least how I did it, going through every bit of dialogue there is. But yeah, it was an awesome chapter. We sort of fell off the mountain, sort of got back to the beginning, and yeah, we confronted the bad part of us, or so-called bad part of us, battle line. And yeah, now we've come to some sort of agreement. We've come back together. We've merged together. We have a new ability, which is the double dash, which is just, again, it's an awesome ability to have, even though it's just as regular as the dash. It just allows you to pull off so many more amazing manoeuvres, and I love the simplicity of how awesome it is as well. So yeah, that's fantastic. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this chapter is going to be split into two. This is, or at least two. This is a monster chapter in terms of length. I'll probably make a specific point, unless I'm like whizzing through it. Frankly, I think I will make a specific point to stop at what I feel is a decent halfway point, because yeah, this chapter is enormous, not least because there's just shy of 50 strawberries to collect in this chapter. This one is yeah, pretty big, but it is my favourite chapter of the lot by quite some distance. I love this chapter. Let's get on with it. Chapter 7, The Summit. Even just this beginning, just the still image there of Celeste Madeline just standing in front of Celeste Mountain, the music, oh, the atmosphere and everything in this just feels almost perfect. So, right, this chapter is sort of split into 7 bits, so I figure like a decent halfway point might be, for example, getting to, getting through 4 of them, and then we'll kind of, stop and yeah, continue again. That's terrible. I think I've used all my dashes there, so that was absolutely awful. Yeah, now what was I? Okay, I've got 1 dash. Now maybe I didn't actually mess that up. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, this is as I say, going to be an enormous chapter. I love these. Have I missed something already? I feel like I have. Yes, it looks like there's something up there. Whoops. Yeah, like just shy of 50 strawberries. So okay, I'll start over there now. Well, that's not too I can go over here, back here. I'll go back here and reset, because I do want to. There is clearly something up there. I'm pretty sure there's something up there that I'm going to want. Yes, good, fine. But yeah, whoops. I've a little lost my train of thought on what I was saying here, but yeah, ultimately, yeah, massive chapter. Wow, and yeah, gonna have some what? Okay, I can rest there. That's what I'm doing wrong there. I sort of appreciated that there was a platform there, but the sort of, you know, available for me to stand on, but making a giant mess of that manoeuvre, not getting my double dash, and making it yeah, near nigh on impossible to get out. He's hoping I don't miss anything. Obviously, again, if I do, I'll come back. But yeah, I'm hoping if there's anything, it's going to be strawberries, because there's going to be certainly other things that I want to get that I certainly do not want to be missing. So yeah, no, this double dash is just again such a simple thing when you're not a fun thing when you're not accidentally diagonal dashing, which I am extremely prone to do. But yeah, no, just the manoeuvres it allows you to be able to pull off is just yeah, I love the double dash. So simple yet so fantastic to actually use and pull off various bits and pieces. But yeah, we're at the I think I've got my train of thought back to where I was before, actually. As I pause here to say, oh look, it's a room with 2 strawberries in. Like I said previously, it was sort of an unusual one when it happened before, and I think it probably is unusual to have 2 strawberries in such close proximity. But to say, not unheard of by any stretch of the imagination. There's 2 there, and I got them relatively quickly. Nice. But yeah, we start off in sort of what looks like an area that's very similar to where we finished up the previous chapter. Whoops, let's reset that because that's horrible. In fact, I could afford one dash up there. In fact, I can probably afford 2 dashes up there, never mind. Yeah, we start off in an area that's very similar to where we finished up Chapter 6. And basically, this area is effectively a montage area. So we're gonna effectively, obviously, reclimb the mountain, and to do so, we're going to go through back through mini stages, if you will, of all the areas we've previously cleared. We get introduced to this gimmick where Badeline is sort of. I feel like calling her Badeline at this point in time is a bit kind of not quite right at this point in time. We've kind of established that she's not really an evil part of us, but oh well. Yeah, what you want to this she sort of forms this orb, and she's here sort of as a double team kind of thing, or as an extra partner here, sort of helping us get the mountain. And it's really nice, I like the teamwork here as well. Yeah, she's going to be implemented pretty much at the end of each sort of mini section here. Yeah, Chapter 7 in terms of like the Crystal Heart, for example, is a little bit different. So. Just going to demonstrate something here actually again, that yeah, you do have to dash through this. But yeah, we are actually going to have to collect 6 gems that are scattered throughout the area. The spoilers, the area is divided into 7 sections. We collect 1 gem per section, and then in the final section, section 7, we're able to access the Crystal Hearts. But yeah, we don't just get a Crystal Heart, we have to go gem collecting in order to actually unlock the Crystal Heart. So yeah, for that first area there, don't immediately finish off the section. You want to head off to the top right hand section. There's a gem waiting there for you. Yeah, make sure you get that. We're getting the hang of that, if you say so. This mountain doesn't stand a chance. Stop jinxing it. Okay, well that area actually went by a lot quicker than I was expecting to, but yeah, there's a little counter there to say how far we've climbed up, how far we're climbing up the mountain. It's going to go up in 500-metre increments from memory, and yeah, this area probably looks very, very familiar, as I was just sort of talking about previously. We have we've got the sort of the mini montages, if you will, of the previous stages. So this looks very much like stage 1. So yeah, we've cleared initial area, and we're now going to have. Yeah, I think we're not going to have 7, are we? We're going to have areas 1 to 5, 6 not quite so much because we've already just done 6 effectively. So we've sort of because we reset 6 at the bottom of the mountain, so we've sort of done 6, and then we'll have 1 to 5, and then one final glorious area. I'm not terribly sure why they bothered putting in a scrolling thing on this screen. To be honest, it sort of feels like it's not really any different to a lot of the other screens. Yeah, in the game where we've got not just the full screen on view, but scrolling one. I'm not quite sure what the need was for that, but oh well, it's there, so we'll use it. And again, we'll use this one just to show it off. So we can see here we've got a vertical section on this one, but again, feels a little bit, I don't say redundant, but I don't feel it's really necessary. Anyway, let's head over. Let's possibly make a mess of that. Yeah, let's make an enormous mess of that by not jumping off. I think I was actually fine there. I just didn't jump off the wall when I wanted to. Oh, come on. I'll let that reset actually, because it's probably need to go a little bit quicker there than absolutely necessary. So I'll let the thing go back to the left, and then as I'm here and it's about to reset, yeah, then I'll do something even more ridiculous. I'll mess up again. Fantastic. Maybe I was getting a bit ahead of myself. Maybe the first area was just a little bit easier, and now all the troubles are going to happen. Anyway, yeah, that's how you get that strawberry. Collect all the. Actually, we haven't collected it yet. I need to get out of here. There we go. Yeah, lots of different areas here. Of course, I could have done this area, so I guess I could probably just show that off. If I didn't want to go over there, I could do this. Yeah, do this area like this. In fact, if I do this now, I can't actually get down to where I need to go. So yay. There's me showing off how you do the area on the right, but now, of course, I'm actually going to have to do the area on the left again. And make a mess of it, and probably end up... Oh, no, I ended up at the bottom. Okay, I thought I might actually end up there at the top right, but of course I didn't actually maybe get off the screen. Again, I'm trying to do this to... I know that's absolutely possible, and I feel like I obviously did that last time as well, but sometimes I feel like I'm just going too quick here for my own good. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, I didn't actually exit the screen, did I? So, oh, come on now. Yeah, I didn't exit the screens at the top right, so it didn't sort of register that I'd cleared it. And I'm just going to hang on to that and then reset. I didn't feel like I'd grabbed high enough up on that one, so we'll wait for that one. And hopefully, it's going to take me an awful lot of time to get back up to where I need to be. No, okay, not too bad. yeah, we want to go off to the left-hand side because there's a lot of goodies over here that I do not want to miss. Again, another scrolling one. I'll just do it for the sake of it. But yeah, basically for this one, we're using that's terrible. We're using the momentum of these platforms to carry us over to various other areas. And yeah, I love these sort of areas because just the momentum, using momentum here again with a double dash as well. You just feel like you're pulling off a lot of awesome manoeuvres. So yeah, I just love the simplicity of this all. And that was bad. I need to use the momentum of that one to carry me over the spikes wall because I'm going to need to preserve. I think that's what I want to do. Maybe I can do this even better by yeah, okay, preserving my second dash. That was bad. I don't, but okay, yeah, fine. I probably wanted to keep a dash there for the end, but ultimately it still worked out fine. So cool. I said there were a lot of goodies over here, and I'm slightly concerned that I actually missed something. But maybe not. Maybe we're still okay. I don't think there's anything here yet. No. Again, it's the downside of it's the downside of sort of knowing in certain areas that I'm sort of on the lookout for something, but not knowing the game well enough to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm absolutely guaranteed that is the screen where it's in. So there's a little hole in the floor here, which looks very suspicious. So yeah, fall down that. Pull off some nice double dash manoeuvres here. And we get the second gem. Yay, so that is the gem in Area 1. And we actually come out down here at the bottom. And yay, we've looped round, so good. Make sure I don't miss anything. Let's go over to the right here. We've got a dash, or a strawberry with wings, so be careful here not to... Well, in fact, we have to at some point, because there's pretty much no safe ground to stand on, so we're going to have to be quick. I missed that somehow, are you kidding me? Okay, that was interesting. Again, it's easy enough to reset this one, so that's nice and good. So, yeah, there we are. Just use the spring to get over to the right-hand side, double dash, and make sure, obviously, you hit the strawberry when with the second dash, and you should be fine. Whoops! Let's mess up the jump there. Nice. That's a bit better. We'll go over here, get this second dash, and then proceed upwards. Now we've got a glyph collecting section. So mixing up all the gimmicks... that's a little bit bad. Can I salvage this? I can by hitting the... oh, I could salvage that, and I've collected a double jump. Oh, sorry, the dash refresher again. That was a decent save. Pleased myself there. So, yeah, we're mixing up all the gimmicks. Of course, we didn't have this... don't recall, anyway. didn't think we got introduced to this glyph collector until... I want to say at least stage 3, but I could be wrong on that. But anyway, moving on. This is a very sort of... just, yeah, very empty screen and a bit of an odd screen, really, this one. I don't think there's anything too much going on here. Just, yeah, a platform to stand on, get some momentum, and make it up to here. But, yeah, but an odd screen, that one. That's bad. But I can probably salvage it if I'm good enough. There we go. So, yeah, we need to get through here without the use of the... Wow, really? That was just appalling. Wow. Yeah, we need to get through there without the dash. So, of course, we can use both dashes a bit later on. That's not very good at all, and that's absolutely terrible, and I've got no way of salvaging that. There we go, it's a bit better. These manoeuvres always tend to give me a bit of trouble, actually, funnily enough. The ones where you have to sort of loop round. Have I got a dash here? Yes. Where you have to loop round and sort of or go under a ledge and then sort of dash up and get hit a spring, usually to refill the double dash. So I just find I always tend to, because I'm holding a direction, I find it's a much more common scenario where I do lots of diagonal dashing when I really don't want to. So nah. Okay, pretty much at the end of the area 1 section here now. Whoops. Yeah, here's hoping I've got everything. If not, I'll obviously have to come back. And again, another sort of, I don't want to say like fake out section here, but yeah, another section where you do not immediately want to go into and get into the, I'm going to call that bad lines because ultimately it's the easiest thing to do. But yeah, head off over to the, do a bit more climbing, head over to the right hand side, and yeah, you can find another strawberry. Yay! I'm just going to do all these sort of checking over here. There isn't actually, as far as I'm aware, anything else over in any of these sections. It's just that area over the right-hand side. But still, I'll show that off. I like all these cutscenes and these little bits of dialogue that we get with Madeline every single time that we do this sort of massive jump up as well here. Just adds to the awesomeness and the epicness of this section. Just gets pumped up and everything. Yeah, these cutscenes again. They don't take too long either, so I don't feel like they drag on for ages. I feel like that's probably not a good phrase anyway, like drag on phrases anyway, because I still love listening to all the conversations going through them, even that 15-20 minute one at the beginning of chapter 6. I would never, as part of this Let's Play, skip that, and I enjoyed actually reading through it and hearing what they were talking about. So but these ones are fairly short, fairly condensed, and because they're split apart, it never feels like they go on for too long or anything. How are you feeling? I'm fine. I'm just waiting for something to go wrong. No matter what happens, I'll be right there with you. You know what's really scary? I'm starting to believe you. Okay, here we are in the area 2 section with this plasma or whatever it was. That was a terrible dash right into spikes. And of course now we've got a double dash as well. We've got even more possibilities. That was absolutely awful. I've now got no... Oh, I did have a dash. Oh, Blair. I thought I'd expended all my dashes and that I was absolutely stuffed. But there. I was still able to actually pull that off. Well, that was terrible. But of course, yeah, like I said, with a double dash now, and the fact that all our dashes refresh, we get 2 dashes again once we come out of this plasma gel, whatever you want to call it. So let's be No, I'm still fine provided I don't mess up again. Good. We can dash off there. Have I got another dash? I have. Good. Did I collect that? I did. Okay, way off base here in terms of where I wanted to go, but okay, still managed to pull it off. That was crazily clumsy, but oh well. Before we head over to the left-hand side... Oh, sorry, I should do this. Again, scroll it across. Again, not exactly a particularly long screen, so I question the need for the thing, but oh well. I'll bother. There we are, like diagonal dash for no real reason. I'm holding the left button here, and it should be, you think it would be very straightforward just to keep holding the left button there and just, go all the way to where the strawberry is, but no, there's a pesky double dash in there that I didn't want. Sorry, not double dash, diagonal dash that I didn't want. It's just, I don't know if it's my controller, but it's incredibly easy to do. I'm also being careful here to try and not cheese this sort of section and make this much easier for myself than it perhaps ordinarily is. But there are different things you can do. I'm very nervous here. I don't want to go up yet. There's another section there. I feel like actually I want to be going up and left at some point in time, but this again is another sort of part section where it's very easy to not mess up, but again go up a screen and find that you can't actually get back down, which of course is not good when you're after collectibles. So need to try and be careful for that. But of course, again, if I miss something, we'll have to come back. But let's try and get everything in one go. So just some careful dashes here. Careful dashes here. There's not an awful lot of room here. I feel like actually you probably could, I don't know, maybe go straight down here. That would sort of do the trick, but nah. That's how I'd like to do that section. So oh well. Of course, don't forget that when you dash through, you can indeed grab these walls. So that makes traversing through this section easier. I'm going to take this route first. Okay, good. There's an area to get back down, so I didn't. Area to get back down, so I didn't screw myself yet. With a climbing section, always fun. Okay, that's bad. Don't think I've got any more dashes. No, and again, I'm actually slightly worried here, given that there's a section off the top of the screen here that's. I'm actually very nervous here. I feel like this looks suspicious, although I don't actually think there's anything here, funnily enough. Yeah, I'm very nervous that it's this section or the one on the other side, like over here. One of them probably shuts me off, and I'm just very nervous about which one to go in. Unfortunately, I don't know the game well enough to know that if one of those might, unfortunately, stuff me up. That's terrible, and I feel like I need to think about how I actually want to get up there. The problem is the spikes are sort of here causing a bit of an issue. Okay, I want to go at it from the side. That would be how I want to do it. And yes, so now I'm up here. So I figure actually now that I may well have screwed myself, possibly. And if the thing I've missed is the thing I've missed is not something that's it's not a crystal, I think, but I might well have missed if I've missed a strawberry there, then that's going to be really irritating, and I'll have to come back and do that. But again, as I said, unfortunately, I'm just not obviously familiar with the game, but not such to the point whereby I can remember every single screen and the potential order in which I need to do everything. So yeah, I think I would come up through there. By going up the other hole. Maybe actually it would have just... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. That's a prime candidate for an area where I may well have missed something. So, yeah, if I have, that's... well, not much I can do about it. I'll just have to come back. So let's just progress on and not dash there for some very bizarre reason. Okay, save a dash for here, although I don't actually think you need to save the dash for that. I think you can still make that manoeuvre. Well, I don't know actually. Having an extra dash there would certainly help. Let's put it that way. So yeah, fairly easy screen there actually. Not really any sort of spikes or more major obstacles to have to worry about. Okay. Now I just need to make sure I, again, don't get too ahead of myself here. I think I have missed it, actually, you know? I think I have missed... Oh, yeah, I clearly have missed it. That is irritating to the nth degree. And you know what? I'm going to restart the chapter there. I am going to see whether or not... What? Okay, panic over. I wasn't I wasn't expecting to start most of it from the beginning of the entire thing. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought it would start me at the beginning of the area 2 again. But thankfully, having come out and reset, probably breaking the recording there, I wanted to figure out what else was going on. I can actually, when I go back to the stage select, I can actually change between all these areas anyway. So and it saved my strawberries and everything like that. So I won't be getting a gold star this run now because I certainly won't be doing everything in one go. Yeah, it's saved all my strawberries, so I don't have to worry about collecting those again. So yeah, let's just make my way back through. Oh, really? Make my way back through chapter 2, and we'll get and I'll obviously make sure I go in the area that I messed up on earlier. So again, it's I think a perfect proof of my point there that I clearly don't know exactly the order in which I should be doing things. So yeah, I mean, hopefully it shouldn't take me too long to get back there, because I say all these little mini sections are not too long, so yeah, it doesn't really take too long to get through them again. I've obviously also very recently played them, so I think what I could have done here is I could have once I'd gone up here, because I don't know if there was a strawberry up there or something, but obviously I can get back down here, but yeah, maybe it was just an alternate path and there wasn't actually anything up there. Can't even remember, but yeah, clearly I actually couldn't get into this area. In fact, there is another thing that I've missed on the other screen as well. So I guess I'll get the secret I want here, and then I can get back down. Actually, I'll just I'll get the other secret first. I think what put me off there was I ultimately missed actually the secret in this area, and yeah, that's caused me a whole mess of problems. So yeah, I think this is right. Anyway, yeah, you need to dash through there and get that strawberry, and now that takes you out into this area. So yeah, this is just a little bit higher up than where we were previously, and then there's another secret area over here. So yay for clumsiness. Missed everything, but oh well, we're still going to get everything. Are we going to get everything? I'm slightly worried here now that I'm not going to get... that I've not got the other 2 gems, or that's been collected in one run. So that could be enormously bad on my part. If that happens, then I'll obviously have to do the whole bleeding run. over again. Yeah, clumsiness, wonderful. I can't actually believe I missed the crystal, the gem. So yeah, which means now I'm incredibly flustered now because I feel like I've made an enormous mess of this. I didn't get the gem. I missed the gem, which possibly means now that I need to mess that up again, which now means I may have to redo the whole thing in order to. I'll get the gems just through the flow of this level naturally, but that I may have to come out and go back in again to get the gems for a second to get all the gems in one run and have that register. So I could be just completely stuffed now. Anyway, finally managed to get all those glyphs, which gets rid of the block down here, which means I can collect this gem. But yeah, at this point in time, I'm actually not sure whether that's going to count, whether that's going to register. I may have to exit the level again and collect all the gems in one run. That will be incredibly annoying if that is the case. But yay! Oh dear. Well, no point in worrying about it until it happens. Let's progress on, and hopefully everything works out at the end. If not, well, yeah, ridiculously clumsy. Anyway, yeah, we're back at the back where we were before, so I managed to get back there relatively quickly, I suppose. I did get that, didn't I? Yes, fine. But yeah, again, for that one, I probably didn't even say as much because I was just bemused by the fact that I'd missed the crystal. Yeah, again, don't immediately go into, or immediately merge with bad line and go in the sort of the orb there. Head upwards, there's a block there, break that apart and there's a strawberry. Nice job back there. Well, no, not really. Look at you. There's positivity over here. You're so supportive. Don't push your luck. And up another 500 metres, so we're now in area 3, and yeah, this is probably the point where I am going to take a pause after we get through this section. I feel like this is a decent halfway point. We'll have got through 4, dang it, I knew that was going to happen, through 4 of the 7 areas, so yeah, this is probably a good halfway stopping point. Yeah, this feels like it's very awkward to get out, but what I feel like I should actually be doing is just holding that, grabbing the right-hand wall here and just taking a bit of an extra pause. And still not being able to get out. Fantastic. Problem is at the moment now that I'm just, what's happened to me in that chapter 2 area just got me completely all turned around, frankly. Nearly over-dashed there. that would have been terrible. So yeah, here's hoping I've not screwed myself up. Anyway, yeah, here we are in area 3, the hotel with all these plasma goo enemies. Oh, sorry, not plasma. Bacterial goo enemies. They're all moving pretty quickly. I think there's an area down there, is there not? Yes, good. Didn't forget about that. The platforms that fall down, that was terrible. Just rest there for a minute. Okay, good. I haven't got a dash now, so that's bad. Oh, I have got a dash. I'm not actually sure. Oh, maybe I know I stopped back on the platform. Never mind. But when you get that one, don't. This is one I definitely missed for my first playthrough. That's absolutely terrible. I've got no dash now, so yay. But yeah, there's another area. There's another area down the floor yet again. So yeah, make sure you head down for a second time. And this is actually a very tricky strawberry to get, or at least I think it is anyway. I feel like there's an order that I want to do everything in, but it never seems to quite work out especially good. Of course, there's all this. Oh, really? In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these bottom ones, try and get these bottom ones out of the way first, because, yeah, they're quite tricky to get. So now, of course, I've got to think very strategically, because I've got 1 dash left. And I need to be able to get over to this right-hand side, which I've managed. Okay, fine. That wasn't so bad. And then there's a handy little shaft here on the far right-hand side to get up. So yeah, you will make use of that. Some good timing required here. Some bad timing required, or some bad timing on display there. And again. That will do. Fine. Okay, a lot of things going on in this little area, I think. So first off, we'll head over. I mean, I'm going to head over there to the right anyway, but I guess we'll just pick this up now. Why not? We'll get that strawberry now. And wow, just terrible. As I say, but unfortunately, what's happened in Chapter 2 has just got me completely all turned around. So yeah, expect a ridiculous amount of poor gameplay at this point in time. But anyway, yeah, head up to the area on the top left there, and we get our little Crystal Heart area. It's not Crystal Heart area again. Look, completely flustered. We get our cassette. B-side cassette tape area, which we managed to pull off first time. I think that one's actually considerably easier. Probably the double dash helps than the one in Area 6, funnily enough, but or Chapter 6. But yeah, oh well. Right, we already got that strawberry, which I probably could have done in a different order, but no well. Make our way over to the right. I'm okay there, actually, aren't I? Because I can stand at the top here. Not for too long, because again, these tentacle things are at the... Okay, that was... felt very lucky. And be careful there not to stand for too long again at the floor, because there's tentacles there. So yeah, just make your way out of that area quickly. Strawberry in full view. Really don't have to do too much fancy in order to get this one. At least get it. Getting out is a different issue, but... That's going to get me. Oh, it's not going to get me. Nice. Right. Oh, there's a glyph there. Again, lots of different ways you could do this area, but yeah, for the most part, it's pretty straightforward, I think. He says. Oh, great. Messed up on the very last bit. Fantastic. But yeah, that glyph there is very easy to get. That one doesn't really feel like it's too far out of the way really at all. Fantastic. Got all the way pretty much to the end and died on the last thing first go. Now we're probably going to have a nightmare. Let's time this much better. Thank you. And head in this wall. And yeah, I won't miss the gem this time on Chapter 3, although it may be completely irrelevant in this run anyway. Who knows? Yeah, we've got this little almost like bath. Well, I don't know why I'm calling it a bath, but yeah, sort of watery area that should be familiar from Chapter 3. But yeah, that's how you get that gem. I think we're probably approaching somewhat near the end of the third area now. I would assume so, at least anyway. Okay, let's be a bit more cautious on that one. I've got yeah, two dashes there. I can stay in the air for a lot longer than I was planning to the first time around there. Ah, terrible. Okay, I can't rest on that one, but I need to hold on a little bit longer for that second dash. Yeah, because after this point in time, I've got nowhere safe to stand. Oh, for goodness sake. Unfortunately, yeah, just what's happened to me in Chapter 2 is just, very annoying. So I feel like I've messed up enormously. Blech. Anyway, pulling off some nice manoeuvres here with the double dash. So, right up, collect the refresher, right up, and, well, if you don't career into the goo, right up. No, still can't do it. Oh boy. Again, nothing feels like it's going too bad from a, getting through the areas type thing. I'm just, that's not a platform. I don't know why. I sort of caught wind of a slight discoloration there at the bottom there, and thought for some reason it was a platform, but no. You just need to get out all in one go. So yeah, oh, that missed gem. Well, we're still, well, I don't say nowhere near, but I thought we were a lot closer to the end of this mini section than apparently we are. So yay! I can still salvage that just about. Cool. That looks way too suspicious not to check out. Oh my god. I feel like I could have actually saved myself on the right hand side, or gone out of the screen on the right hand side there, and probably saved myself a little bit of extra mucking and manipulation here, but oh well. Yeah, that looked way too suspicious. Okay, so we've got a dash strawberry that's hidden in the bottom right hand corner there, that yeah, we've got no chance of actually getting to. We're going to have to dash at some point in order to trigger it, but yeah, we're going to have to climb this section here. Probably not fast enough. Oh, okay, it was good enough. Fine. But yeah, at the sort of the left area there, you can see from the pretty much the lowest block on view here to the spring. You can't really make that without a dash. So yeah, dash up to there, hit the spring, double dash over to this area, and hopefully you're quick enough in order to yeah, collect the strawberry before it vanishes off screen. Okay, that was not really what I wanted to do, but it worked. So who am I to complain? And I don't think we've got anything particularly hidden in this area this time. So, yeah, this is just a make your way up kind of a thing. And screw up horribly. The area to the sort of the bottom right there does look rather suspicious, and I think I was sort of one of the first areas I was sort of like checking out when I first got up here. But I don't actually believe there is anything in there. So, oh come on, diagonal dash. Right, let's wait maybe a little bit longer there. Okay, that was better. Okay, there we go. I hope Mr. Oshiro's okay. Why? He treated you like garbage. Yeah, but I still care about him. And you didn't have to snap at him like you did. Whatever. I mean it, you're way too aggressive. Well, you put too much energy into bad people who will just end up hurting you. Mr. Oshiro isn't a bad person. He transformed into a monster. He tried to hurt you. And now you're defending him? I'm not defending him. I'm on your side here. I'm mad at him too. I might still be in that hotel if you wouldn't force the issue. But I still hope he's alright. Okay. I'm sorry for snapping at Mr. Oshiro. Thanks. It's in the past now. Okay, and at the 2,000 metre mark, with having cleared 4 areas rather clumsily with a missed gem, oh boy, and a reset to go and actually find it. Yeah, I'll take a pause there because I say we're got at least probably about 40 minutes or so, and to say I've already cleared about half of the area. Plus, we're going to have credits and everything like that once we get finished this chapter as well. So yeah, this is not the last chapter, but this is it's sort of the chapter after this is a sort of an extra add-on, and this is the sort of you can probably tell just from the epicness also of how this is going and how this chapter has been playing out. But this is ultimately sort of the last one in the quote-unquote main game. But yeah, it's going off quite a while, so I will leave that there, and we'll split this into 2 parts. So yeah, here's just hoping that I haven't messed up on the gems, haven't they? And then they retain the collection of the gems, even though you start the chapter off again. Because otherwise, I'm going to be rather annoyed. But yeah, I'll leave it there, and we'll pick up with the second half of chapter 7 next time. Until then, cheerio.